Okay, 49er injury update following the week 2 win versus the New Orleans Saints. Majority of these aren't nearly as bad, but I'll get into the more severe one right off rip here. Ben Bartch, 49ers left guard, suffered a high ankle sprain, and he's gonna be out for 4 to 6 weeks. There is a silver lining with this injury, and obviously, hope Ben Bartch has a speedy recovery, in the whole 9 yards, but Connor Colby, 49ers, a rookie left guard that came in for Ben Bartch on Sunday, played very well, and the 49ers could potentially have somebody in Connor Colby moving forward. I don't think the left guard position is locked down by Ben Bartch by any means. I would advise every 49er fan to go on Twitter and look at some of the tape that's out there from Connor Colby on Sunday. He played very well, not only in the run game, but in the passing game as well. He had a 73.1 pass blocking grade on Sunday, and he was even better in the run game. And the offensive line, in my opinion, just seems so much more fluid with Connor Colby in the game. The 49ers offensive line outside of Dominique Pooney and Trent Williams is pretty sketch as is. Knowing that they could potentially have a guy in Connor Colby at left guard is massive. Everybody go watch the tape on Connor Colby. This guy could potentially be the starting left guard for the 49ers for the rest of the season. Obviously, it's going to depend on how well he plays while Ben Bartch is out, but there's a lot of good things to take away from Connor Colby's performance on Sunday, um, and that's going to be something to monitor. So again, Ben Bartch will be out 4 to 6 weeks. Connor Colby will replace him and will be the starter at left guard until Ben Bartch returns, but maybe not. Connor Colby could potentially take this left guard job and run with it for the rest of the year, and I'm here for it. Moving on, Jauan Jennings suffered another injury on Sunday. It's not a shoulder, it's an ankle injury, but he's considered day to day, according to Kyle Shanahan. So it doesn't seem serious. That's the big thing. I would imagine he plays against the Cardinals on Sunday, especially knowing that they're kind of labeling this as a day to day injury. Um, Either way, it's still going to be something to monitor throughout the week. Kyle Juszczyk suffered a concussion on Sunday. He's going to be done maybe against the Cardinals, maybe for a week. I don't know. He's still in concussion protocol. Kyle Shanahan said that he would remain in concussion protocol this week. So, not entirely sure if he's going to play. I don't know if that means that he's already ruled out for Sunday. Um, Keep you guys updated. That injury, I think Kyle Shanahan talked about how when Kyle Juszczyk went out, they had to switch some things within the offensive strategy. Um, Kyle Juszczyk's a big part of the offense in the run game, in the passing game. He just is. When you have a guy like him go out, that not only hurts your running game in terms of, Kyle Juszczyk's ability to block, but he's also a pretty good pass catcher. And like I said, Shanahan said after the game that when he went down, they had to kind of switching things up on the fly as the game went on. So, not ideal. Hughes checks out, but again, I don't know if he's going to be playing Sunday. I don't know if that necessarily means that he's already ruled out with him, remaining in the concussion protocol. But um, something gonna be worth kind of monitoring throughout the week. Here's another injury, and this one's not good. Backup left tackle Spencer Burford is dealing with a knee injury, and he's going to be evaluated as the week goes on, according to Kyle Shanahan. He was in the game for 5 snaps. I have no idea how he got hurt. I don't know. Here's the thing: if Trent Williams misses time because of his knee injury, which seems to me like he came out of this game fairly healthy. Spencer Burford is Trent Williams' backup. So if Trent Williams goes down, you know, who's going to back him up? I have no idea. 49ers could potentially be in a lot of trouble if Burford misses extended time and if Trent Williams ends up re-aggravating his knee. So seems to me Trent Williams came out of the game pretty healthy, which is the good news. Obviously, he was going into that game as a game time decision. He did the workout before the game and ultimately, was able to suit up, which was huge for the Niners offense. But if he re-aggravates that and Burford has to miss extended time, I don't know who's going to start at left tackle. Um, Maybe one of the veteran guys that they signed in the offseason. I don't know. It's going to be something worth monitoring. As of now, though, it seems like Trent Williams came out of that game fairly healthy. Um, Here's another one. 49ers DB Saren Neal is in the concussion protocol as well. He's kind of like the 49ers special team ace. Not ideal. I would imagine he's going to remain in the concussion protocol as well. That's not good. He's a pretty big contributor on special teams. Obviously, it's not the end of the world. But something else going to be worth kind of monitoring as the week goes on. So other than that, I mean, those were like the most notable injuries coming out of Sunday. Obviously the biggest one is Ben Bartch. But again, I'm telling you right now, there's a good chance Connor Colby will take over that left guard job if he continues to play like how he did on Sunday. Good news as well, going back to Trent Williams, is even though he was a game time decision and decided to play through the injury, he didn't allow a single pressure on 42 dropbacks against the Saints. And he was actually the 49ers' highest graded player on Sunday, according to PFF. So, um, yeah, I don't know, man. Those are the injury updates following the week 2 win versus the New Orleans Saints. Obviously, I'm going to continue to keep you guys updated on these as the week progresses. Um, the one to keep an eye out on is going to be Kyle Juszczyk. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure right now if he's going to be able to play Sunday or not. Like I said, Shanahan mentioned he would remain in concussion protocol, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.